Let's talk MiraLAX for a minute. Your pediatrician had just prescribed it for your child's constipation, and they told you that it was safe. But weeks later, your child started experiencing meltdowns, anxiety, behavior challenges that you've never seen before. So you're starting to wonder if something was wrong, but it's because no one warned you that this could happen. Here's what most parents don't know. MiraLAX isn't FDA approved for children under the age of 17, and they've received numerous complaints and reports of serious neuropsychiatric side effects in kids, including anxiety, aggression, paranoia, and obsessive compulsive behaviors. If you're a parent whose child was prescribed MiraLAX or other laxatives for constipation and you've noticed these behavior changes, or mood swings, or worsening anxiety, you've got to keep listening. Maybe your child's constipation keeps coming back despite being on medication. This video is also for you. We're going to cover why MiraLAX isn't FDA approved and the side effects that your doctor didn't warn you about. How the perfect storm creates nervous system dysfunction, which can show up as constipation, why laxatives only care for the signs, and the neurological approach that helps kids heal without medication or scary side effects. Laura's story is something that is not rare by any means. Her child was prescribed MiraLAX by the pediatrician, and she never thought that it would be something that would make her son worse. Justin had struggled with constipation since infancy, and when the doctor had prescribed MiraLAX, she trusted that it would help. Instead, he developed severe behavioral side effects, anxiety, aggression, and emotional outbursts that seemed to really come out of nowhere. She shared with us that she didn't realize that MiraLAX could make his behavior even worse and that the doctor never mentioned these side effects. According to the American Academy of Family Physicians, there are 30% of children worldwide that are dealing with constipation, and many pediatricians are turning to polyethylene glycol, which is the active ingredient in MiraLAX, as the first line care plan. But the potential risks are often overlooked, leaving parents like Laura searching for answers when their child's health deteriorates instead of improves. So, pediatric use of MiraLAX is actually considered off label. Again, it's not FDA approved. And the FDA is actually receiving all of these reports of anxiety, aggression, mood swings, paranoia, the OCD behaviors as side effects. Other side effects, though, can be things like bloating, gas, nausea, cramping, diarrhea, and in rare cases, even severe bleeding or electrolyte imbalances. So, why are doctors prescribing it? It's because traditional medicine cares for constipation as a symptom to manage, not a signal that something deeper is going wrong. And when these side effects show up, doctors will typically adjust the dosage or add more medications, which will keep these kids dependent on those medications while the root cause remains untouched. So let's talk about how MiraLAX actually works. It's through what's called osmosis, which is pulling water into the intestines to artificially soften the stool. This is going to bypass your child's natural digestive processes that are regulated by the nervous system. Think of it this way. It's like pressing on the gas pedal with your parking brake on. You're forcing movement, but straining the entire system. And kids who receive multiple rounds of antibiotics before the age of 2 are significantly more likely to develop allergies, asthma, and gut issues. Disrupting the body's natural abilities has long term consequences. Typically, once constipation shows up in your child, dysfunction has been going on long beforehand. Prenatal stress is going to affect developing baby's nervous system, creating a heightened fight or flight response pattern. Birth interventions like C-section, forceps, vacuum extraction causes physical trauma to the spine, creating what we call subluxations that are going to disrupt nervous system communication. Environmental toxins like heavy metals, pesticides, plastics, they'll interfere with normal nervous system function. And antibiotic use is going to destroy gut bacteria, causing an imbalance and weakening of your child's digestive health with each round. These all combined create sympathetic dominance in your child's nervous system. Their bodies are unable to coordinate basic digestive functions. But there is a path forward, a path that doesn't have scary side effects, a path that addresses the root cause. That's neurologically focused chiropractic care, which will identify and address these subluxations causing your child's nervous system dysfunction. Using insight scans, we can actually get a detailed picture of your child's nervous system balance, inflammation, and neuromuscular tension. With this information, we actually use it as a guide to deliver gentle, precise adjustments that will reduce sympathetic stress and activate vagus nerve function to restore that rest and digest mode. Digestive motility is often one of the first functions to improve when nervous system balance is restored. Like in Justin's story, the insight scans revealed subluxation and sympathetic dominance, but after just several weeks of care, his bowel movements normalized, stomach pain subsided, and his behavior improved so much that he actually discontinued his ADHD medication, which is pretty awesome. Your child's constipation isn't just a digestive problem, it's a neurological one. And while MiraLAX might provide temporary relief, it comes with serious potential side effects and doesn't address why your child's nervous system can't regulate digestion properly. You're doing everything right, but possibly in the wrong order. The foundation has to come first. When you restore nervous system function, everything else can finally work the way it's supposed to. If your child is struggling with chronic constipation or has experienced side effects from MiraLAX or other medications, we encourage you to explore drug free alternatives. Click the link in our bio, send us a DM, or schedule directly with one of the doctors here at New Ridge Chiropractic and Wellness here in Colorado Springs. Your family deserves hope and help.